CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens.
Catch us live on your TV screens indeed. If you've just joined us, where have you been? Unulikai, because we're almost closing off the show. But don't worry, you came at the right time because we are joined by an amazing person in studio, Siphelele Njobeni, who is a rugby coach, as you know, at Vusa and Learning Academy. So we'll be getting to know him a little bit more, getting to know the academy a little bit more, as well as what he does there. Welcome to the show, Siphelele. How are you feeling today?
Good afternoon, TK. Thank you for having me. I'm well, thanks. And how are you?
I'm also good. I'm excited to speak to you. So like I said, right, you are a coach at Vusa and Learning Academy. So tell us exactly what do you do at the Vusa Academy?
So Vusa Rugby and Learning Academy is an academy that is based in the Langa Township, which is here in Cape Town. So we have rugby and after school program, which is a maths, computer and an English literacy program where we teach kids to comprehend the language a bit better. So we do that from 3 o'clock until around about 5:30. Because at 5 o'clock the session is over and then they go and have their lunch for the post-workout, if you will. And then from there, we escort them home to the various sections of the townships. All the coaches live in different parts of the township, but yeah. We also have a crash program that we work from 9 o'clock until 12:30, where we work at the various crashes in the township as well. I think we work with 3. There's Dalukanyo, there is Gege, and there is Nomonde. So we go there in the mornings, teach kids the basic skills, how to catch, how to pass, how to color, to know the different colors and how to count, but all in a very fun and engaging atmosphere, not the pressure of being in class and them disconnecting. So they're always engaged because they want to play with the balls, they want to pick up the color-coded cones. So we try and then teach them by in a fun way, yes.
And you were telling me something very interesting off camera that, you know, it's not just boys who join rugby, because I know personally when I hear rugby, I only see like boys, fit people, big people, but there's also some females who are part of this academy.
Yeah, that's true. We since the pandemic happened, a lot of the girls have picked up the sport in Langa. Right. It is traditionally very popular in Langa, but it's mostly we get them when they're 18, 19, and then they play for the rugby clubs that we have there. We have Busy Bee and we have Langa Rugby Club. But now, because of the COVID and maybe because they didn't have that much to do, they join their brothers and their cousins in the rugby field. So now we have probably 35 to 40% of the kids we work on a daily basis with are girls.
And you coaching the under 11s. What are some of the great highlights that you have, and what are some of the challenges in coaching the under 11s?
The under 11s,
coaches generally.
The best part of coaching, or the highlight that I've had since coaching them, was at the beginning of the 2018 season. We went to Paarl to play of sevens, which is sort of what we normally do pre-season for rugby. You get a bit of fitness. So we played sevens there at the Paarl. I think it was Paarl boys. So I think they won the sevens, or they won the plate championship there at the sevens, which was very monumental because we'd never actually gone to that tournament, and it's quite competitive when you think of the farm schools in Stellenbosch and Paarl. That's really the rugby heartland in South Africa. So for boys from the township to go there and not only be competitive but make finals and win, that was a highlight. And I would say, not a low light, but some of the challenges that I face is obviously they're kids. They are very impressionable. As much as it's easy to teach them the right things, it's also easy for them to pick up the wrong things, whether it's personally from me because they look up to me, or they are siblings or people that are in the community. So it's a challenge to work with kids that are that age because it's a toss-up what you're going to get. Sometimes they might pick up something good and they might go with it, or they might pick up something bad and go with it. So the challenge is keeping them interested and keep them coming the next day.
That's beautiful. So if there are kids watching at home and they want to be part of, you know, the Vusa Learning and Learning Academy, how do they go about it?
So we are based in the Langa Stadium.
Yes.
It's right just when you go into the township, and we have sessions, like I said, from 3 o'clock until right after 5:30. So anyone is welcome to join. There is no process that you have to go through other than the fact that you just bring a pair of shorts, a t-shirt, and a water bottle, and a carry bag for your food later. So that's the only thing we need, and then we have to obviously get paperwork. You just get your parents to consent to you being here and to us being responsible for you for the 2 hours or 3 hours we have you, and that's about it. There's no joining fee. There's no mandatory ages. It's from the age of 9 to 13, and then the crash is obviously if you are at the crash where we work. Yes.
So I know you say that you also develop their minds. You guys teach them as well in a fun way. So have you gotten like stories from the learners who come back and say, hey, in school we're doing a test and then I came back with, there's a difference in terms of the marks that they used to get now that they are?
So the coaches, we have had to, over the years, we've obviously been improving. We have had to go through various programs and psychological evaluations and stuff like that to equip us with the right tools to be able to work with the kids, because the program is very much run by the coaches on a day-to-day basis. We are also at Edunova, which is the name of the company we work with at the school where they do the extra educational stuff. So we've had to be able to help a kid out with work from school and not sort of put our shields up and not be able to teach. So even though we're not qualified teachers, but we can help out, and we know we've been equipped with the tools to be able to help the kids out. So, but there are people who are actually trained to do that at Edunova, and they do get access to laptops and all the latest that has to do with computers and all that.
And I know that as Vusa, you guys are working with a lot of other organizations. So if there's an organization who wants to help you guys out, where can they get you guys on the socials?
Okay, so we are on a few platforms. We have a website, Vusa Rugby Academy, and then we have social media, Facebook, Twitter. Facebook, it's Vusa Rugby and Learning Academy. On Twitter and Instagram, it's @Vusa Academy.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us in studio today. That was great. That was amazing. That was Siphelele Njobeni, guys, telling us all about rugby as well as the Learning Academy. So if you are in and around Alanga, if you are in Kailicha, wherever you might be, and you really are interested in joining this academy and you're really passionate about rugby, head on over to their social media platforms, head on over to their websites, and definitely do partake in it, right? Trust me, you will have made the best decision of your life. But of course, all good things do come to an end, and I have to love and leave you guys. But it's been a great Tuesday edition of Ekse right here on channel 263. If you did miss it, do catch it again tomorrow from the hours of 8 o'clock right through to 9 o'clock. But do catch us again tomorrow. It's a Wednesday. It's a Woman Crush Wednesday. It's a Fashion Wednesday. So definitely do make sure that you are back again here on Wednesday. But Ulandile wants to also say bye. But I'm also saying bye. See you guys tomorrow. Cheers.
Bye, cuties. Thank you so much to everyone who came through today. Shout out to Siphelele. Shout out to Liso. Shout out to Nat. Shout out to Lamali Moon for going to Maker's Landing and showing us, how you eat on the right side of love. Shout out to everyone who has been on the show today. Unfortunately, like my queen has said, all good things do have to come to an end. So I had to love and leave you from this host over here, better known as the Princess of Presenting, to you at home. Don't forget to hop on our socials and let us know. Ekse_live on Twitter as well as Instagram. Right now, though, here are Moments by a group that I love.
Let's take a look back at the moments. Go, 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 go. Little boy, I know you know my emo. Let's take a look back at the moments. Go, 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 go. Little boy, I know you know my emo. Let's take a look back at the moments. Go, 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 go. Yeah, all this gold shit got me thinking about the real moments. My niece was born, been waiting to be a role model. Back in the days, I had to put the collar. Now I let it sit, that's where the growth come in. Oh, drinking that Hennessy. Just that blood and the sweat and the tears. Freemason, Freemason. I just do what it is. It was never victory from the start. Mary J. Blige and Usher bumping at the spot. My My sis cleaning our house. Started at the bottom, my grandma Cecilia. She made it so I'm different money. I miss you. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it. This the part of the song we can celebrate.
Hey, put your drink up, nigga. Hey, toast up.
Two-step it, two-step it, two-step it, two-step it, two-step it, nigga. This the part of the song we can celebrate.
Put your drink up, champ. Hey. Little boy, I know you know my MO.